Usually I try to come up with an intro for these, but I got nothing. Hey everybody, welcome back to more Triangle Strategy. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we finished off Benedict's path, becoming King of Norzelion. This time, we are back in time, and we ended up protecting Roland, and now we are heading out to Telliore. At least that is the decision that we're going to make. We still haven't made it quite yet. Let me just pop on outside because I mainly want to check the merchant, because I need to buy some things. There is no merchant, is there? No, there's not. Well, what I was gonna be getting at is, if I can just pop on over to the encampment real quick. I spent a while going through and getting a lot of bonuses up. By the time that we reach the end of the game, sorry about that. By the time that we reach the end of the game, I will have everyone fully upgraded. But I am just going to wait until a little bit after we start the golden route. We'll have Milo by then, so, you know. Boost up Quahog a little bit. But yeah, a lot of people boost it up. Get all their special abilities, we'll get all that stuff. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I will have everyone fully upgraded. Just, you know, not right now. Reason I was going in is because the main thing that's holding me back is resources, and I already bought all of Lionel's low-end resources, so yeah.
Lord Serenoa.
Soldiers are exhausted after our last battle with Asfrost. Now we need all the help we can get, but even so, I cannot find it in me to trust House Telliore. Pray tell, Lord Serenoa, what do you think of Lord Silvio's offer? And yeah, that's true.
Quite true.
I must admit, it lifts even my spirits to think about. No doubt House Falks would feel the same. And I see now that it is time for the High Houses to stand together and drive back the duchy. Truth be told, though, I have my reservations about Lord Silvio, who devised the entire plan. If you don't mind my asking, what makes you so sure we should ally with him? Honestly, nothing. But... yeah. What if Benedict's efforts in procuring supplies reach even Prince Roland and myself? I suppose it would be best to keep a wary eye on House Telliore as we replenish our reserves. I'm glad we had the chance to speak, Lord Serenoa. It has helped me clear my thoughts on the matter.
What do you need?
I hear that the Telliore domain is known for its wine, not warriors. It makes me wonder if it's truly necessary for us to join forces at a time like this. I would have no qualms if Lord Silvio were a man of upstanding character, but the rumors I hear only speak to the contrary. The more allies one can have, can avail themselves to, the better. That being said, an untrustworthy ally avails no one. Would you not agree? And we do need allies, that is true. But I think supplies is the main thing. I suppose every reward has its risks. Benedict is doing his best, but there's only so much we can accomplish alone. I do not know what House Telliore's motivations are, but I do know they could supply us with provisions. I see. As long as you're well aware of the risks, I have no arguments. Do you truly think allying ourselves with House Telliore would stop the spread of the war? It makes me wonder if it would only be pouring oil on the fire. What do you think of Lord Silvio's proposal, Serenoa? Yeah, I think she would appeal to the morale thing. I've heard tell of the High House's loyalty to the crown. An alliance may very well give the people of Glenbrook something to hope for in these dark times. Perhaps my worries were unfounded. Is there something about House Telliore that concerns you, Frederica? There is indeed. I cannot help but wonder what Lord Silvio's true intentions are, and if Asfrost has some part to play in all this. Yeah, there is the chance that they're part in that. In which case, would it not be better to refuse Lord Silvio's proposal? It is merely a possibility. We must look at the situation from all angles before we make our decision. You speak true, Serenoa. Allow me to think on the matter just a little more.
Lord Serenoa.
Everyone has their suspicions over Lord Silvio's offers. but I think we can guess his true intentions easily enough. Whatever House Telliore's aim might be, I'm certain we can use it to our advantage. An alliance with House Telliore is certainly worth considering. Pray tell me what swayed you, my lord. Yeah. So you hope to increase our numbers by allying with another high house, I see. But you speak true. Even if Lord Silvio is a man of dubious character, there's still a chance we may recruit formidable allies to our cause. Nevertheless, it seems you too harbor suspicions over Lord Silvio's character. Do you really think it would be to our advantage to ally ourselves with such a dubious man? Yeah. Fine resolve, my lord. If we only use those we can trust, we would find ourselves at an impasse before long. We must be possessed of a capacious mind, just as you are. Also, I didn't point it out, but of course, for the Golden Path, this is our first decision that is big. Either you have to give up Roland, or you have to keep Roland and not set fire to any of the buildings. Which, of course, we have done. If we look around, well, okay, the statues aren't here, but none of the houses are burned down. And that is a requirement for a Golden Path. So, at least if you take this route towards Golden Path, because again, if you take Roland, if you give Roland up, then no worries about that. That's just it. But let's go into our voting.
It is time to cast our votes.
We've already heard this dialogue, it's fine.
The scales of the way forward is decided. We join forces with House Telliore and defy the Duchy's wrath.
Huzzah! The tidings of our alliance will no doubt bring relief to the aching hearts of our people. Now then, Prince Roland, you and all of House Wolford simply must come to Telliore.
We shall. Thank you.
You needn't worry about a thing. Leave everything in my capable hands. I must make haste to Telliore. I shall throw a grand banquet to commemorate the occasion.
This is hardly the time for celebrations.
Is something on your mind, Benedict?
No, my lord.
Lord Silvio of Telliore offers the solitary House Wolford an ally, and a place of protection for Roland. Serenoa accepts his offer, and Silvio puts his plan to ensnare his new allies into motion.
No! Spare me! I beg you!
That's enough, Rufus.
You call these men soldiers, Silvio? They haven't got any spine.
You can take your frustrations out on House Wolford. They accepted my gracious offer.
I would have preferred they hadn't. I hate dirty jobs. I expect double for this one.
And you shall have it. You will strike once the banquet is finished. Only Roland need live.
Oh my god, what a shock, they turned on us. I think these are both... Yeah, no, those are both scenes that we've seen. Just a long time ago. But it's fine. Don't worry about it.
So, Lord Silvio has been in contact with Frost.
I heard he made for Whiteholm Castle not long ago. And I received identical reports from several of our spies in Telliore.
There is a reason he is known as an opportunist, in which case he has but one objective.
Securing Prince Roland to use as leverage with Frost.
I was also told that House Telliore has hired a man named Rufus as a bodyguard.
What do you know about this man?
He's a bounty hunter known as Hero's Bane, loyal to none but coin. That said, he's a ruthless fighter. It would be wise not to underestimate him.
To think Lord Silvio would hire such a man.
It means he is serious. We must plan accordingly.
Understood. Gather the others. We have much to discuss.
So Lord Silvio's proposal was all a ruse to ensnare me?
Unfortunately so. He has been in contact with Frost. But he must have surmised that simply bending the knee would not suffice, and thought to use you to curry favor with the Archduke.
Using the prince's leverage? Has he no shame? We can no longer trust anyone.
That dirty scoundrel played us for fools.
We made the best choice we could. Had we refused, he would have attacked us outright.
Indeed, there are countless soldiers lurking around the premises.
So he came prepared for a refusal. I suppose we can expect as much from the famed opportunist.
My lord, we must strike before he does.
You mean for us to cross blades with Lord Silvio?
We have the upper hand now, knowing what awaits. We must do whatever it takes to survive.
So the war has already begun.
It has. His objective is to capture Prince Roland. Once we are in his territory, he will use the surest measure to secure His Highness. In which case...
Oh my god, what a shock, Silvio betrayed us. Never would have guessed. We got time for the exploration, though.
Welcome, Prince Roland. Lord Serenoa. A beautiful banquet, just as I promised. I cannot wait to share a glass of Telliore's finest wine with you.
Likewise, Lord Silvio. We cannot thank you enough for the warm reception.
Please, relax, Your Highness. As Lord of House Telliore, I promise to protect you to my last breath.
Thank you.
You must be exhausted. Why not have a glass of wine? I am sure you will find it to your liking.
Ah, like nectar from the heavens. I should have expected no less of Telliore.
Please, drink your fill. I insist, everyone.
I shall.
I have never tasted anything quite so delicious.
in honor of the fallen.
Cheers to the glory of the High Houses!
We must let our guard down. I should take the chance to learn the lay of the land. Occasions for celebration are few and far between in times like these. I hope you are able to enjoy the banquet, even if only for a moment. Lord Silvio believes we've fallen into his trap. I suggest taking the opportunity to prepare for the inevitable battle ahead. Drink in hand, of course. And also, I apologize if you hear some background noise. My cat is freaking out. It truly is a beautiful banquet. What I would have enjoyed if it were not a trap. I'm fine, are you sure? It's just only my third glass. Won't you have another, Lord Cherno? Convincing, no? I had heard the Telliore domain was famous for its grape, but their wine is far sweeter than I ever imagined. Lord Silvio truly is a generous man for sharing the bounty of his land with us. Seems people are unaware of Lord Silvio's plan. This wine is something incredible. You can tell the grapes got all the sunshine they needed to grow up strong and sweet. You know, they say a life without Telliore wine is a life half lived. The downright fools to spoil such a good drink for their stupid scheme. I have prepared only our finest wines for the occasion. Please, drink to your heart's content. The night is so young. Pray, relax and enjoy the banquet. Ah, so you're Lord Sereno of Wolford. You, hold your liquor very well, sir. Why don't we, toast to House Telliore's success? Something fishy's going on. Lake Telliore is the kingdom's water supply. The dam around it protects Glenbrook from floods. It is the job of House Telliore to watch over the lake and monitor its water level. We cannot neglect our duties, even in the midst of a banquet. Honestly, that sounds like a really small lake to supply an entire country. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but... I mean, I assume it's just perspective, because of course, the source is really small, while on the map it's gigantic. Same deal here. Ranged Ice Stone. This lake lies within our domain, but it enriches the lives of everyone in Glenbrook. As such, it is my honor to defend it. You know what? I can respect that. I respect you, random citizen. Looks like there is nothing in here. Nope, did not mean to leave. Because I saw a shiny. Right over here. 2 invigorating spices, which I think... No, it's swift spices that we need for the... for Medina's version of now. 3 iron, that's actually fantastic. I really need iron. May seem in poor taste to refuse wine on such an occasion, but a Hawk Rider must be ready to take flight at a moment's notice. I was told to devise such an underhanded plot means they also have fallen on hard times. I think a day would come when one of the high houses turn against another, and under the guise of an alliance, no less. Never thought such a thing possible. What are your thoughts on the matter, my lord? Yeah. I would honestly probably agree with the utility one. I thought you might say that, but I doubt they would be so merciful toward us. Pray, leave such needless sympathy behind, for yourself and Prince Roland both. Thank you, I shall take your words to heart. I grew up around Lake Telliore. Looking at it was a way of setting me at ease. I think I saw another shiny in here. If you couldn't translate, that meant, I think I saw another shiny in here. Lots of shinies here. Marvels of Norzelia, which we got a lot of. I don't know if we have the full collection yet, though. It's a very good question. Lord Silvio doesn't look it, but he's always yearned to make a name for himself on the battlefield. I'd do anything to hear people sing his praises like they did House Wolford during the Sultan War. I can scarcely imagine what you must be feeling right now, Lord Sereno. The joyous days between you and your betrothed were cut short by the invasion. Lady Frederica must be suffering as well, but together, Telliore and Wolford can set things right. Grace doesn't know about Lord Silvio's plot. Thank you. We must do everything in our power to protect those dearest. I wish someone dear to me like you do. My lord, alas, I am yet a bachelor. I pray I find myself a woman like Lady Frederica to call my own. Yeah, I like this guy. Thank you, my lord. You're every little bit as gracious as everyone says. I take it that means things are going well between you and Lady Frederica. Indeed they are. The days we've spent together are regrettably few, but she is now a precious member of my family. I want to protect House Wolford, for her sake as well. I envy you, Lord Serenoa. I hope the day I can say the same comes sooner rather than later. I like that guy.
I heard that sweet grapes are for eating and sour ones are for wine. But why would anyone want to drink sour grapes? Blah! You'd find none prouder to be a soldier of Telliore than my husband, but you cannot seem to muster a smile tonight of all nights. I prepared him some warm ginger wine. Hopefully it will raise his spirits.
So some soldiers are in the loop, some are not. And hopefully that means that this guy over here, we don't have to fight, because he's out of the loop. Nope, already went in here. The wine here ain't bad. It's more like it's safe for the rest of this place. Hello, mysterious buff man with a unique design. Shiny.
Meow.
And that's volume 6 of the Marvels of Norzelia. So many books that I'm not going to read. Yeah, I don't know what I'm missing, but at this point we should have talked to all the cats, but I guess not. Unless, yeah, no. Eventually there's... If you talk to all the cats, you get another little book. Well, it's not much, but since I don't think we're going to get it, I will mention the book. Just read it out in full, because I don't know what I missed. I'm almost certain I've shown off all the cats. So, I thought Telliore was the last one that we got, that we missed, and we got that one during the dam. I'm not sure, but I will read that out after the cutscene. I should return, unless Lord Silvio gets suspicious. Telliore's wine is truly superb, but I think you have had more than your fill, Lord. Hardly. What have another glass or four? You have no idea how pleased I am to see you enjoying our domain's wines, but you must be exhausted. Perhaps it is time you retire for the night. I think we shall do just that. This way, Roland.
Prince Roland, are you sure you're not drunk?
Hardly. It was all an act. Convincing, no?
Cannot let our guard down. The real battle begins now.
But of course, I expect they will be here soon.
And of course, we will have a fight after this. Just to read off the Cat Chronicles, which is what you get for reading all of them. It just says, humans are foolish, unlike us cats, they do not know when to give up. But next time, we will fight in the Telliore streets. But until then, see you guys later.